just that volume down. Hey, hey, everybody. How are y'all? Hey, sweet Tiff. Oh, thank you for the super chat. You're so sweet. So, when you texted me a while ago, I was fixing to jump on the lawnmower. So I cut grass for about an hour and 10 minutes. And I jumped off, changed clothes real quick, and came in here. But I had to get some started to be able to get through before it gets dark outside, y'all. All right, so my husband found this vase. It was free, so we brought it home. And this is the color that I use in my dining room and kitchen. So hot. Oh, thank you. It is very hot. So I've been wanting to put something in it, but didn't know what I wanted. So I have a real hydrangea limelight. And so a couple weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago, maybe 4. Anyway, I cut some and I put them in here, and it was oh so beautiful. It was just so that gave me the idea that I wanted some hydrangeas in there, which I don't have limelights, but I have these, which is just as pretty. So I had these all on a glass vase, and what I had done, let me show y'all. I guess I should have showed y'all a little bit of it before I demolished it. But this is what I had used it on. The hydrangeas. But what I did, I took a piece of ribbon, and this was silver, and you see all the hot glue on it. So I had cut the stems off of the hydrangeas and glued them to the ribbon and then ran it around the edge of it, the top. So it had white and blue hydrangeas going around it. Cannot read. There we go. We have our first football game tonight. Tigers. Our oldest and Caleb is starting on the varsity team. Awesome, Miss Tiff. That's awesome. And it is so hot. That's what I hate about school starting so early. It's too hot for those kids to be playing football this early. Y'all, it's so hot. So I cut these off, and so there's different, okay, something just fell. There's different weights, and y'all, I pulled the ends of them off, and I don't know, I'm sorry. But there's different weights on these, and you can find these at Walmart. So some of them will bend real easy, and some of them are stiffer. So I used the stiffer ones. And what I did was, the blue ones I didn't have to. The blue ones had a little bit of a stem on it, but the white ones, I mutilated them, y'all. So I had went up in there and made like a little hook around them, and then brought it down and wrapped the stem around this stem. So I just took, and that's why, y'all, I save all my stems. So that's how I got it on there, and then I wrapped it with the floral tape. So let's get started. But I wanted y'all to know. So I couldn't tell y'all where I got these from because I have no idea. I've had them forever. Now, the baby's breath, if I use this, I got this from Shirley's, and I'm thinking I got this. This is a plastic fake eucalyptus. Who remembers back in the day, and I'm going to date myself, back in the early 90s, late 80s, we used to make a lot of arrangements with a lot of eucalyptus. So, hello to the silent watchers. Yes, absolutely. So this is just going to be quick and easy. And I'm using stuff that I already had. So, and y'all see how tall this thing is. And excuse me that I look kind of like ragged today, but I canned all day yesterday, and this morning I had to run errands and get back, and jumped on the lawnmower for a little while, and so, but I said, I didn't get to be here Tuesday, y'all. I'm so sorry. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday until December 15th. Oh, Miss Tiff, you're going to be busy, busy, busy. I remember those football days. And you'll miss it. One day you'll miss it. Hi, Miss Andrea. So, y'all, Tuesday, I'm sorry I was not here. We went to the coast and I've got to call that too when I get off before I go jump back on the lawnmower. We found a place. So, my oldest son's wife, she's from the Philippines. So they had to get married within 90 days from the time that they actually got her over here. He had made several trips over there and stayed months of time. Anyway, so they're going to they just got married, you know, just him and her. So they wanted, all their friends want to come. So they're just going to have like a little reception type thing. Anyway, they want to do it on the beach. So we went down to the coast. It's about 2.5 hours from here. So that's where I was Tuesday. And it was just kind of a last minute kind of plan because we needed to get that done. And y'all, I did not, when I put these on here, I did not check the heights and all that. I just rewrapped them. We have a full place. Sure. Hey, it's crazy right now. And so Monday, I worked in the garden all day. I came in one time and sat down because I was about to pass out. I came in one time, cooled off, went back out, got something to drink. Went back out there. I stayed out in the garden 8 hours. So that was Monday. Tuesday, we went to the coast. Wednesday, I canned all day. My dad gave me some okra, and then I had some tomatoes that had turned ripe, and so I made some salsa. So, and then my grass, y'all, has not been cut since Saturday was a week ago. Whew. So it's got to be cut. So I went out there. I got back from town this morning, and I was like, well, if I do my live, I'm not going to have time to get my grass cut. So I ran out there and at least got like about an hour and 10 minutes done. So at least I can go back out there and get it finished before dark. So it's just crazy time right now when the garden calms down and the wedding plan the reception gets done and all that. It'll calm down, but right now it's just crazy. I knew what you were talking about. Hey, Miss Tricia, how are you? How are you, my friend? Long time no see. I was just rattling on about all the crazy stuff going on. But y'all, I wouldn't have it any other way. So I'll be planning the reception for my son and daughter-in-law. So got that going on. And we're just putting together something easy, simple, nothing extravagant. And I'm not even putting no hot glue or nothing in it, because if I want to take it apart, guess what? You can. But I like these blue eucalyptus. So how have you been doing, Miss Tricia? And all this crazy hot weather. Oh my goodness. Y'all, if it don't cool down. Monday it like took me out of here. It was crazy hot Monday. So we're just, all right, and I wasn't sure if I wanted any of this or not, but this, and I may add some just to, so when I'm telling y'all this is quick and easy. Yes, it's been too long. Thank you, Miss Andrea. It's just, when I put the live hydrangeas, and if I've got I don't even know if I videoed it. If I do, I'll try to post it tonight maybe, after the grass is cut and after I get me a shower. But after I put the live hydrangeas in here, I was like, okay, that's what I want in my vase, because it just sit there empty. I had it for probably a year and a half. Yes, I've had it that long. And everything just took priority. Thank you, Miss Tricia. That's so sweet. Miss Tiff and Miss Tricia, y'all are so sweet. Sending little, now my mind goes blank. Y'all done froze my brain. Super chats, that's what they are. That's what they are. Thank y'all. Y'all are too sweet. And you know you don't have to. But it's very, very sweet. So, y'all, I will post when we do the wedding reception and stuff. And it's not going to be nothing elaborate, nothing big. It's just going to be simple. I think the baby's breath gives it a softer touch. And the baby's breath, and I think this blue eucalyptus came from Shirley's in Collins. And they have a Facebook page with the link to their website on Facebook. And y'all, I tell y'all every time, I'm hardly ever on Facebook anymore. I got on there a few minutes ago and posted, thank you, Miss Tricia, about a kitty cat that showed up at my house this morning at 5 a.m. And it was crying, and it's been crying all day. And I gave it milk, and I gave it, had Vienna sausage. I didn't have no cat food, y'all. I ain't got no animals. And it's just been crying. It's kind of skittish. I think it's wanting its mama. So, I did get on Facebook and post that. And I said, please message me if it's y'all's missing, because I'll try to get on there and check the comments, but I just don't get on there very much. I ain't got time right now for sure. Between that garden, cutting grass, and canning, and going to see my dad, and now we're going to be planning this reception, and oh, I was thinking it was lopsided, but kind of, it's the other I seen. Okay. Kind of pulling that one out a little bit. Now, me myself, I do kind of like the baby's breath. So I was in here this morning trying to figure out what in the world. Y'all, I've got some projects I got to do, but I don't have all the stuff to do them. So I really need to get on the internet and get some stuff ordered, because we're going to do some little Christmas projects. And that one I just pulled out. Down in there. Now, when I did my my real hydrangeas, I have another cobalt blue glass vase, and it's about this tall, and it's only about that big around. So I set it down in there, and then my stems, because they weren't quite this long, they were about like this. I put that in there and put the water in that, and then I filled it on up with water. But I set it down in there, and it held my stems from going every which way. So that's an idea too. If y'all have something that your stems are not long enough to go to the bottom so that they don't, you know, fall every which way, you can put in a smaller vase and hold the stems. Let's see. Let me bring that down. You know, I'm short, so. One little bush of these blue eucalyptus. I had 4 hydrangeas, and I like using odd numbers, but this is what I had, so that's what I used. There was 4 cream colored ones and 4 blue ones. And then I've used 2 bushes of the baby's breath. And the cream ones are a little bit bigger than the blue ones. I'm trying to bring those beige ones up. Bring a blue one down. So I don't want them all to be blue on top and beige. All right. I think I like that. So it's just something quick and easy. And it's repurposed. The vase was free. It was found. And the hydrangeas I had used on that arrangement probably 7, 8 years ago. So there you go. We have been getting by. Oh, I hope y'all are having cool weather, Miss Tricia. It's been hot here too. Our hot is not much different. The heat. Please pray for my cousin Lisa. She is back in the hospital. Oh my goodness, Miss Andrea. We will be praying for Miss Lisa. All we know is the heat related. Oh. Y'all, it just went off. What? My Mevo's off. What is going on? Are y'all still there? Okay. So, the lineup, if I can find the supplies, or when I find the supplies, we will be doing Christmas. We're going to be making gingerbread men. It's a fake bake. We got 2 of those to make. We got a little crate with gingerbread men in it that we got to make. I have a polar bear tree topper we got to make. So that's what's coming up in the next few weeks. What we'll be doing Tuesday, I have a couple of other little projects I got to get done too. One is a book with the dried flowers. I got to do one of those for my sister wants one to give to a friend. So I also need to get 2 plate wreaths done, but they're going to be smaller plate wreaths. They're not going to be the gigantic ones. So those 2. So I've got a lot we need to do. It's just getting time to get all the supplies together. So miserable hot because there's still air until today. That, like, y'all, the heat index, like Monday, the heat index was like 113, and I was out in it all day, and I was just it's horrible, y'all. I'm so ready for fall and winter. I am. So anyway, this took, look, 20 minutes, and we have an arrangement. Now, I did take up a little time and put my hydrangeas on the stems, but if you go buy your flowers, they'll already be on the stems. So this is quick and easy. We didn't have to use no styrofoam. Didn't have to use nothing it'll hold still just like that. Now if I was going to give it to somebody or making it for somebody, it, you know, be different. But it's going on my dining room table. So I'm not going to put no styrofoam in it. And if I ever want to change it, guess what? I can change it. And still use all my flowers again. So it's just something simple. And I use the blue, the hydrangeas. Y'all, this is what we used to call the Wedgwood blue. It was a country blue. But it's got that royal blue on the edges on some of the petals. So I thought it was very pretty. Wedgwood blue and mauve used to be the going colors back in the day of the early 90s. So I'm ready for fall too. Me too, Miss Tricia. Same here, Tricia. Heat index running 108 to 112. Y'all. See in the winter, I don't care. We need some winter, but not winter. You ready for fall, but not winter. We don't have much fall weather. It's either smoking, smoldering, dying hot, or either it's cold, which our cold is not cold. Like up in the north, like Indiana, Illinois, all up in there, Pennsylvania. It's not that cold. We get snow once every 5 to 10 years. So and we get ice like maybe 5, 7, 8 years. We don't get a real heavy cold. Yes, ma'am, Miss Tiff, we'll do one real quick. So I love you all. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. If I have my live flowers, if I have a picture or a video of it, I can't remember if I took one, in the vase, I'll show y'all. But that's what prompted me to want to do hydrangeas in the vase. So I love you. I hope y'all have a wonderful and a blessed weekend. I'll be here Tuesday, same time. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. So hopefully next week we'll be a little less crazy. So thank y'all for being here. Thank you to the silent watchers. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, for every comment that helps me. I appreciate every thumbs up. And I'll see y'all Tuesday, and we'll be making something. We're still waiting on the rain. Oh, we'll send you some rain. We're not getting a whole lot, but hey. Thank you, Miss Tricia. You have a good weekend too. Be blessed. I love you. So thank y'all for hanging out with me, and the yard's gonna get cut this evening. I gotta go finish. So anyway, I'll see y'all Tuesday. Bye bye, y'all.